At 5, candidates for governor in Maine continue to outline policies they would introduce if elected.
Today, Angus King III is telling political reporter Jackie Mundry how he plans to lower energy costs.
Angus King III campaigning and talking with folks about energy prices and outlining a plan of what he would do to lower costs if elected governor.
And you all thinking about putting solar on the house, having the heat pump.
King, a Democrat, speaking with the Mercer family in Standish.
It's unbelievably expensive, and they are struggling to try and find a way to heat their homes and pay the bills.
King founded Peaks Renewables, a renewable energy development company in Clinton. He says energy and housing are two of his biggest priorities.
Affordability is probably the biggest thing, and I think about it in terms of energy. We have, again, it's very cold. We have big energy bills here, but we also have some of the highest rates in the country, and we've got to bring those down.
He's proposing a plan to lower costs by streamlining permitting processes. King says that will reduce the cost of new wind and solar energy. He also wants to create a more efficient grid by utilizing technology to avoid expensive upgrades, create accountability by offering incentives, and to be fair to Maine families.
There are a lot of data centers that are getting built across the country, and right now, if they're going to come to Maine, I think we have to insist that they do not add costs to Maine families.
This as the Central Maine Power Corridor is now online and contributing to the New England power grid. King says moving more renewable energy into New England is a good thing, but
I think that's another example where Maine probably could have gotten a better deal. And again, these big energy projects are the kinds of things that we've really got to pay attention to, and I think Maine probably could have done better.
As King is on the campaign trail, he has not yet submitted signatures to get on the Democratic primary ballot. That deadline is next month. In Standish, I'm Jackie Mundry for Maine's Total Coverage.